I'm 80 now, and when I reflect back on my life, there are moments that bring me peace and moments that I wish I could undo. But if there's one truth I've come to understand, it's that time moves you forward, whether we're ready or not. I want to share my story with you, my younger self, or perhaps a future version of me, who might need a reminder about the most important lessons I've learned. The biggest lesson I can give you at any age is that time is precious. You'll hear people say it. But it's only when you've seen the years slip away like sand between your fingers that you'll realize just how true it is. When you're young, you think you have time for everything, dreams to chase, love to find, mistakes to make, and opportunities to seize. But in reality, the clock is ticking. We don't always see it, but each moment is a gift that won't come around again. That's the reality I wish I'd understood sooner. There were times in my life when I made choices that didn't align with my true values or dreams. I let fear, insecurity, and a false sense of duty guide my decisions. Looking back, I can clearly see the mistakes I made. And I want to pass on the lessons I learned from them. I spent the early years of my adulthood focused on what I thought was the right path. At 25, I was focused on securing a stable job, climbing the career ladder, and building a life that would make others proud. I had big dreams of traveling, of starting a business, of painting. But I convinced myself that I could only do those things once I had the perfect circumstances. Once I had more money, more time, or more security. So I waited. I delayed. I spent years thinking that the perfect moment would come, but it never did. I look back at those years, and I regret not pursuing my dreams sooner. I spent so much time waiting for the right time that I missed countless opportunities. I should have traveled the world in my 20s instead of waiting for permission from society or my own self-doubt. I should have painted more, not just as a hobby, but as something I was passionate about. Instead, I let fear and practicality take the wheel, telling myself I had to wait for me to be in place before I could live fully. When I was 30, I thought my dreams of becoming an artist or a writer were impractical. I chose a safe path. A corporate job where I earned a good salary but felt unfulfilled. I thought I had to prove myself, show others I could make it in the traditional sense. It wasn't until my 40s that I realized I had given up too much of myself in pursuit of something that didn't bring me joy. I had built a life I wasn't truly in love with, and I wasn't proud of the choices I had made. But there was a turning point. It came when I was 45, standing in front of a mirror, seeing a reflection that didn't feel like me. I realized that the life I was living wasn't mine. It was a life I had created based on other people's expectations. That moment of realization was a painful one, but it also sparked change. It was then that I decided I wasn't going to waste any more time. I decided to take risks, to pursue the things I had always wanted to do, no matter how unconventional or impractical they seemed. Looking back now, I can see that I was afraid. Afraid to fail, afraid to disappoint others, and afraid to take risks. But it was fear that held me back, not a lack of time or ability. If I had known then what I know now, that failure is not the end but a part of the journey, I would have started sooner. But I didn't. And that's my biggest regret. I let fear control my decisions. The other big mistake I made was in the way I viewed success. For many years, I thought success was measured by what I had, material things, accomplishments, titles. I believed that once I had these things, I would feel fulfilled. As I grew older, I realized that success is about happiness and fulfillment, not things. I spent so many years chasing external success that I neglected my inner well-being. I neglected my health, my happiness, and my relationships. I didn't take time to connect with the people who mattered most, and I didn't nurture the things that brought me joy. When I turned 55, I began to see the toll this mindset had taken on me. I was tired, both physically and emotionally. I had so many things, so much stuff, but I felt empty inside. I realized that true success doesn't come from accumulating things. It comes from living a life that aligns with your values. It's about the people you love, the moments you cherish, and the joy you find in doing what you love. That was the turning point. I began to focus on my health, my relationships, and on my passion for creativity. Another regret I have is not spending enough time with my family. When I was younger, I was so caught up in building a career that I didn't make time for the people who loved me. I missed out on so many moments with my children, my spouse, and my friends. I thought there would always be time to catch up, to make up for missed moments. But the truth is, time doesn't wait. It passes whether we're ready or not. It wasn't until I was in my 60s, looking back, that I realized I had let too many moments slip through my fingers. I had missed birthdays, anniversaries, and important events in the lives of the people I loved. That realization was painful, and it's something I deeply regret. But I also know that it's never too late to start mending those relationships. I've spent the last few years reconnecting with family and friends, and while I can't turn back time, I've learned to appreciate the time I have now. The biggest lesson I can offer you, my younger self, is to stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. If you keep waiting for everything to line up perfectly before you take action, you'll be waiting forever. The perfect moment is now. Every small decision you make, every action you take, will create the life you want to live. Don't wait. Start today. Time is precious, and once it's gone, it's gone. Don't waste another minute. Start that business, take that trip, write that book, or learn that new skill. Don't wait for everything to be just right, because it never will be. Life is messy, unpredictable, and full of surprises, but that's what makes it beautiful. And the last but not the least, type what you've learned in the comments section, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you'll get to know when I upload another video similar to this. Share this video to your friends and family who needs to watch it. See you on my next video.